Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to yet another video. And today we're going to be taking a look at all three draft builders for Francesco Totti. So obviously the first one, you're going to get 10 Serie A players with a minimum of 90 rating with a max of 2 players from each club. And for the second one, you need 2 Roma players with a max of 6 Serie A players. And for the third one, you need a max of 2. You need a minimum of 6. It's 4 Italian players and a minimum of 2 center forward players. So now we're gonna actually start off and try and get 2 done in one draft. So for that, we're gonna be looking to try and do the Italy and the Italy center forward draft along with the Serie A 190 draft. So obviously for the Serie A 190 draft, it's actually quite easy, and as long as you're making sure you have 2 players max from each club. So you need a minimum of 10 Serie A players, so you can have 2 Milan players, 2 Inter Milan players, 2 Lazio players, 2 Juve players, 2 Napoli players. There's actually quite a few big clubs from Serie A, so that is actually quite an easy one. Won't talk too much about it, just make sure that you're going for the most unique possible clubs. Like, see, I had an opportunity to take Jorginho, who's high rated and from a unique club, so I took him. Ilicic is from Atalanta, which is a decent enough club as well, not the most consistent. De Paul is from Udinese, De La Feu is from Udinese. All of these things, just take care of those things. And since you're going to try and get the Italy center forwards objective or draft done with this one as well, what you're going to want to do is try and make sure to get the right formation. So like this one that I have right here, so like the 4-2-2, the 4-2-3-1, or earlier I took the 4-2-3-1 second variant, in which I got 2 center forwards as well. You don't need all of the players to be Serie A. So even that first draft I could have converted into the Italy and center forward draft, but I couldn't. So those formations become very important. A 4-5-1 is actually a great formation as well. Any formation that involves 4-3-1-2. So any formation that involves more than 2 or 3 strikers, 3 strikers plus cams, 4 strikers plus cams is perfect for you to try and get this done. Another little tip for this draft builder is that if you come across any player that has a center forward card, don't take his cam or striker card. So for example, let's say Mkhitaryan, if you have a center forward card available and you get the right wing or a left forward card or something, don't take that Mkhitaryan card, hold out for a center forward. And whenever you're doing an objectives draft builder, as I just did, make sure you're going into the objectives section and go into whichever draft builder you're looking to do. Obviously the 191 is quite easy, so you're not going to need to remember that as much. But instead, when you're doing any other draft builder, try and maybe avoid doing it straight from the drafts. And here, as you can see, I avoided taking Totti, exactly the point I was making when I said that when there is a center forward card, when you know a player has a center forward card, try and avoid taking his other versions. So I avoided taking his cam, and very next option I got his center forward card. So that is exactly what I was talking about as well. The rest of it is actually quite easy. Just gotta get 4 Italian players and make sure that 10 players have more than 9 chemistry. So yeah, get doing that as well, I guess. And if you're lucky enough, you could actually maybe pull off all 3 drafts in one draft, to be quite honest, if you're lucky enough. Okay, so this has been going very well. As you can see, we are this close to completing the first Totti draft builder, that is for the Italy and 2 center forwards thing. So all we got to do is we get the right back. That is perfect. So all we got to do is now get 1 more player on 10 chem. So instead of just giving up, you just got to play around with your squad every now and then, check what you've got, and you will almost always succeed. So I'm going to do that and quickly see what we can get. So as I said, we have quickly played around and we have completed the first draft builder, which is the 2 center forwards and the 2 Italian players. But now we can also go ahead and complete the 191 as well, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to quickly play around with the squad and see what we can do. And if there you go, we get the 190 rating as well. So that is also done. And I could have almost done the third one as well, but unfortunately I didn't pick Chris Smalling. I missed out on him. I accidentally picked Bastoni. And one more side tip for you guys, just go ahead and do the draft goals. If you do have a Roma player in your draft, take advantage of that. So now for the final draft builder, probably the hardest one, because getting Roma players is a pain in the back, but we do have tips for you guys here as well. So again, I'm gonna want you guys to go with a 4-2-2 or a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-5-1, something with a lot of strikers and cams. You're gonna ask me why. I'm gonna tell you why. And the CDM positions as well. That is very important, because you can get De Rossi. At striker you can get Dzeko or Mkhitaryan. At cam you can get Mkhitaryan or Pellegrini, or you can get Pastore. There's so many good players. If you do go with the winger, you do have the option of getting El Shaarawy, and as you can see right now, I'm restarting the draft very often, because as soon as I see that there's no possibility of a hybrid and I don't have any Roma players, I restart the draft. So that is also very important to save your time, so make sure you're doing that every single time. When you have a winger formation, that also could work. Right here, this draft, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I got lucky because I got Bruno Perez. Otherwise, Chris Smalling is the only expected Roma player that I got there. So yeah, make sure you're looking out for that. Make sure you're looking out for your formation. I got lucky with this one, to be quite honest. But yeah, once you've made sure that one of those are your formations, and if you're impatient, as I said, you can restart when you see that you're not getting a hybrid or you're not getting Roma players. But your first positions to pick should be indeed your centre back, your cam, your centre forward or striker, and if you have a left winger, then left winger as well, so that you're trying to get El Shaarawy, Pastore, Dzeko, Mkhitaryan and Smalling. So these are the main players that you're looking out for, and obviously De Rossi. But I haven't seen De Rossi pop up too much at CDM, so that's why I didn't really mention De Rossi. So yeah, those are the tips you really need to follow for Roma. Restart whenever you see you're not getting a hybrid or you're not getting the Roma players in the starting 11, or a few players in the bench in, and whenever you're going for your first picks, make sure there's striker, cam, centre back, and maybe CDM and left wing as well. Those are the secondary options realistically, and your formation should realistically be 4-2-3-1s, 4-2-2s and all of that. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the Roma formation as well. This, as I said, I got lucky with this draft a bit, but I ended up managing to build a draft. I played around with the squad a bit, and I built a good enough draft. So I will show you guys how I did that. I mean, this is it actually. All I needed to do was put Tomori in, and there you go, 100 chem with 2 Roma players. As simple as that. It just happens sometimes, you know, those kind of things. But whenever you're close, never give up. That is the main thing that you got to learn from this. And always, when you have the chance, go ahead and try to do the Roma draft codes as well. Either way, that is all for today's video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more such content. I'll be seeing you guys with another video real soon. Until then, goodbye.